She's trying to make her way into my bias line with this album. That's what she's trying to do. Okay, we're now here getting into CHAEYOUNG's album, LIL Fantasy Volume 1. I'm just really excited to be here. I just came from taking a look at the title track, and I just came from taking a look at the pre-release, and so we are here. We are now finally getting into this 9-song album. I'm so excited. I was greatly impressed. I was greatly impressed and surprised by what I gotten from the 2 songs from CHAEYOUNG. Again, as someone who is only familiar with her position as a rapper, with Twice, I haven't seen anything singing related from her. To kind of have seen the work that she's been doing with the 2 songs, with the title track and the pre-release, I'm impressed, man. I'm looking forward to see what else it is that she puts out in this album. But yeah, I'm not gonna keep you guys for long. We're essentially just gonna go ahead and get into this. If you guys haven't already seen it, this should be posted by the time this album gets posted. If you haven't already seen it, my reaction to Avocado and my reaction to Shoot is already up on the channel, so definitely check those 2 things out. Other than that, if you have already seen those things, after you finish up watching this reaction, maybe if you haven't seen any of my other Twice related reactions on the channel, go check that out too in the Twice playlist, because I am in the middle of doing a deep dive, and after I finish up CHAEYOUNG's album, I'm going to be getting into 16. That's going to be really exciting for me. But yeah, as we can see, there are 9 songs here on this album, and I'm looking forward to every single one of them. I'm not going to keep you guys too much longer. I'm going to go and give my disclaimer, which I feel like is even more important for album first listens than they are for my YouTube videos. And, I mean, for my, like, music video reactions, rather. All of these are YouTube videos. And then we'll get into the album, methinks. But yeah, my disclaimer. I am someone who pauses. And I do mean I pause a lot, and I rewind a lot, and that's especially true for album first listens, as I said before. So if that's something that you're not interested in, definitely find someone else who doesn't do that as often as I do. On top of that, if you find yourself enjoying anything in this video, anything at all, definitely do the cringy YouTuber thingies of like, commenting, and or subscribing. Any one of the 3, it is helpful to me, and me saying this sometimes works. Now, before we get into this, as we can see, the very first song on this album is Avocado. I've already listened to Avocado. I just told you that I came from looking at the music video for Avocado. So you will not be seeing my reaction to Avocado in this album first listen. Why? Because the reaction's already up on the channel. So if you're curious as to what my very first thoughts of the song are, you can go check that out. I am going to listen to it again, however, though. So I am going to do that. I'm going to check out the writing creds for this, and I'm also going to add this to the playlist I need to go into. So while I do that, you guys can go over there if you haven't already seen it. Otherwise, I will see you guys in a second. And then, well, no. Let me back it up. I'm going too far ahead. What will happen is you will see my final thoughts again, essentially, on this song, and then we'll go into the next song on the album together. But again, you will not see my reaction again to this song. I am going to listen to it again, but you're not going to see it. So yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add this song to the playlist it needs to go into. I'm gonna take a look at the writing credits, and then I will be back with you guys with my final thoughts, and then we'll move into the next song on the album together. No, because the fact that she participated in the writing and the production on this, the production goes insane. I don't want it to end, but it has to stop. Oh, stop. I want that to end, but I knew it had to, bro. If I could have, I would have. This is going to be an easy song. Such an easy song to have on repeat. I trust. I trust. Trust me on that one, bro. I will be listening to this song a lot. I just love the way her voice sounds on this. I love the production on it. And for those who haven't seen it, because that should have already been like edited out of that part, I did take a look at the credits to the song, and I saw that she's on the top for the writing credits, and I saw that she has production credits for this song. That is, you have no idea how much that like takes up my opinion of this song and her, because of how much I knew I already liked this song, and to find out that she has production creds on it and writing creds on it. Okay. Yeah, give me more, bro. Like, just give me more of this. I love this song. Every time I listen to it, it's the same. I'm like, it ends and I want it to play again. Like, I just want to have this song on repeat. I've added this to so many playlists that it probably shouldn't even be in, but they're they're in it because I want to make sure that there's never a time in which I can't find myself like hearing this song. Like, it's just that good for me. I love it. It's so good. That's so damn good. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next song in the album, which is new for me. Band-Aid. I'm curious. I'm curious. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get into it. CHAEYOUNG's Band-Aid. Let's go. She's trying to make her way into my bias line with this album. That's just she's trying to do. Okay. I just said I wanted more. She gave. I'm sorry. We started this. It's 20 seconds, bro. 20. Look, it's not even that far. I just said I wanted another one, and she gave it to me. All I can say is her voice. I keep repeating myself. What do you want me to say, bruh? When they're layered like that? There's like a click too. Oh, it's like chimes. Dun, dun. Yo, is this the type of music that she likes to listen to? Cause bro, let me not find out I'm sleeping at your. Oh, I love the drums across these two songs too. Okay, the voice. One more time. I'm sorry. And the way they bounce back and forth too. That bass is insane. It is what it is. Is this tied? Like, I don't even know. Got like these little vocal chops or whatever going on there. Another song that's gonna get played a lot. Bro, he's insane. I expect nothing else. I like nothing less else, whatever the hell. I expect nothing less, bro. I really, at this point, it truly is about to be like a 4 for 4 with the members and their solos. It truly is. Meaning, like, I love Jihyo solo. I love Nayeon solo. I think I like Nayeon's second solo more than the first, but I did enjoy listening to her first as well. And I love Tui solo. And now, like, we're about nah, bro. Cause don't, yo. Oh man, yo, this birthday's about to be expensive this year. If it means, yo, let me find out her album meets down. I might just have to, I might just have to buy one for my birthday. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I love that too. I just said in Avocado that I wanted more. I wanted more of something like that, and I feel like I got that immediately. I got it immediately. I love that song too. Bass in that, the drums in that. It's a drum, like the guitar and like her voice in that. Like it's literally the same thing I said about Avocado when I listened to it the first time, and I'm saying the same thing again because I feel that this is something that I forgot to mention at the start. I am someone who ranks my albums, doesn't matter how long or short it is. I rank them all, and this one's going to be no different. In terms of the ranking so far, I don't even know like where this places in regards to Avocado, because now I'm already just about to put them both on the first line, like in the first like spot, and I might just have to revisit to see which one I like more. But right now, I'm feeling like I love them both equally. Like that's truly how I'm feeling right now. I love that song, bro. Am I about to find out that she wrote on this one too and produced on this one too? Because seeing that for Avocado, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. That could very well end up being the case. Oh, I'm so excited to look at that too. I don't know, man. I just really like this song. I'm going to go ahead and add this song to the playlist it needs to go into, and I'm going to take a look at the writing credits, or just the credits in general. What I'm also going to do, I didn't do this with the previous song because in the music video reaction, I take a look at the lyrics in my second watch through of the video for Avocado. What I'm going to do, this is something that I don't tend to do during my album reactions, especially when it comes to songs like this. I feel like the vibe of the song is enough for me, but because I guess it's more so like I don't need to get into the habit of taking a look at lyrics. I don't, but especially if these are going to be lyrics that she's writing, I feel like it could be, especially if she has writing cards on this, I think it could be important to kind of see what the songs are about. And so what I will do, you're not going to see this in the video, but I'm going to take like a quick second while I do all of the other things that I mentioned to you. Take a look at the lyrics, and then I'll come back with you guys and we'll go into the next song on the album. Or I'll talk to you about the next song on the album, because I believe the next song on the album is Shoot. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, I have just taken a look at the lyrics for Band-Aid for whatever reason. Maybe because I was just so into the instrumental and stuff of it. I did just take a look, and it is all in English. Bro. When taking a look at those lyrics, they're kind of sad. It seems like maybe potentially a toxic relationship, but I guess we'll see. Also, on top of that, I did take a look at the writing creds, and again, and I had a feeling, I said it. After having heard what Avocado sounds like, and knowing that she had production, writing, composing, all of that creds on it, and hearing Band-Aid, I'm like, okay, it's likely going to be the same, right? Like, there's no way she didn't write on this and produce it. Looked at it, she absolutely did, and that's awesome, bro. Which means the lyrics to these songs might even be, I don't know, maybe even a bit more personal. So I don't know, that was really, really nice to see. But yeah, we are about to get into the next song on the album, which is Shoot. Just like with Avocado, I've already seen the music video for it. That reaction is already up on the channel, so you will not be seeing my reaction to that in this album first listen. What you will get though are my final thoughts on the song, and that's essentially about it before we go into the next song, or rather the rest of the songs on the album together, because after Shoot, there are no more songs on the album that we've already heard. So yeah, what I'm going to do, the same as I've been doing with the other ones, add this to the playlist it needs to go into. I'm also going to take a look at the writing creds, and then, again, I'll be back with you guys for my final thoughts on this song, and then we'll get into the rest of the album. So I'll see you guys in a second. I don't know, man. Third listen? It's doing what it needs to do. I don't know, man. Third listen, and it's relax. We're not there yet. Third listen, it's a damn catchy song, man. I said that after I listened to or watched the music videos when I was kind of like in between, finishing up the music video and then coming into the album. I was like, that song's damn catchy, and now I feel like once I finish up this album, I'm just gonna be hearing this in my head. And it's good. And it's a good song. Again, still compared to that of the first two songs on the album, it's not lesser than, but it's like my preference still are towards the first two songs on the album, which is Band-Aid and Avocado. And so in terms of the ranking, this is third right now, or second, depends on how you look at it, because I have Band-Aid and Avocado on the same level at the moment. But it is a good song. I can't even hold you, it's a good song. It's a catchy song. While it's a song I don't see myself listening to maybe a lot, it'll be more than just like the every so often, because of the fact that I added this song to my late night K-pop playlist. And for those who don't know, my late night K-pop playlist, it's my main like K-pop playlist that I listen to when I do listen to any of my playlists. And so me putting it there means it's a song that I do want to listen to again, and I want to listen to it again soon. But I know it's probably not going to get the same, maybe, replay that Band-Aid and Avocado might. But that's besides the point. I also took a look at the writing creds on this one too. She's doing it all. I'm curious. I want to know if she is written and produced on every single song. Written, produced, composed on every single song on this album. I guess we'll see. But so she's eating it up. Like, she's eating it up. For the most part, we're also getting the same producers and writers as well. And I'm absolutely fine with that, because they're doing fantastic work on these. They're doing such a great job, man. I'm enjoying myself. I don't know that I want to say I'm enjoying myself a lot more than I expected to, but again, I went into this with no expectations, because I didn't know what to expect from CHAEYOUNG. Maybe my expectations were actually in line with, maybe she does some rap stuff, maybe. But even then, I feel like with CHAEYOUNG, even though she's like rapper in group, or like one of the rappers in the group, again, I still don't know a lot about them, so I don't know much in regards to her singing. Her singing, it makes sense. It does. It does. And so, I don't know. I'm still just greatly impressed. Greatly impressed by her. I've been enjoying myself so far with this album. But yeah, I'm not gonna yap any longer. There's no need for me to take a look at the lyrics for this, because again, I did the same thing in the music video. And so we don't need to do that. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move into the next song on the album, which is Girl. Let's go. Let's restart that though, because it started. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Is that a tambourine? What is that? Oh, a guitar strum. Oh, sorry. I was like, what did the lyric just remind me of? I'm sorry. I was thinking Hannah Montana, right? It was like he could be the one. He could be the one. I don't know why. That's what came to my mind. I was like, where? Like, where is the connection coming from for me? I see. My bad. Let me restart that. It sounds fantastic, by the way. It must be, right? Like a tambourine? feel like she wrote this one too. This one's not fully English like the others. The guitar, man. CHAEYOUNG might actually end up, again, I guess it depends on how the rest of this album goes, but these songs, these type of songs that I'm getting from her, she could actually end up being one of, like, my favorites when it comes to, like, solo releases and just music in the group, bro. Like, I'm not even kidding. I feel like that's what I'm getting. She's giving me music. Yeah, that's like for me, man. There's like layered vocals there, maybe? Hold on. I'm gonna go back. Yeah, it's very hard to tell, but it's there. The guitar every time it does that. And then there too. Is her voice there? Stop. Oh man, this is gonna be an interesting one. That one's gonna be a fun one, but before we get into that, I mean that. I truly mean it. Especially, and that's because these songs, I guess, sound like their sound are a bit more in line with each other. Avocado, Band-Aid, and now Girl. I feel like I don't even have to take a look at the writing creds to know that she has creds on this. Like writing creds, production creds, composer creds. I feel like I don't even need to look at it to know. Obviously I'm going to. But those three songs specifically, I'm like understanding what it is potentially that she likes. And I love that because I like these too. I like these sounds and I like her voice on I really really like her voice on these types of sounds. It's like incredibly chill. There's also not too much going on in regards to I think things lyrically. Like they feel as if they feel like these are songs that are like personally written by the artist, and I mean that in like a good way. I mean that in the way of it really feels as if she's just expressing herself in the way that she wants to. This isn't when she's not specifically trying to write things a certain way or say things a certain way. Like this is just her like getting her thoughts out and she's turning it into a song. That's just kind of what this feels like for me, and I love that. And I love the music that she has accompanying that. I'm just having a really good time so far. And again, I shouldn't say that I'm surprised, but like as someone who doesn't know anything in regards to CHAEYOUNG and like her tastes in music, her personal taste in music, like I am having such a fantastic time, and I am greatly surprised. But what we're gonna do, just like we did with Band-Aid, I am going to take a look at the lyrics for this off video, I guess, whatever it is that you wish to call it. You guys won't see this. I'm also going to add Girl to the playlist it needs to go into. And I'm also going to take a look at the credits, even though I feel like I have an idea already. And on top of that, for the ranking so far, I still think that Band-Aid and Avocado are at the top, but this very easily follows it. This is still probably going to have to be a song that I have to listen to just to make sure at the very end of it all, to make sure that it's in this like place, but it ranks above Shoot for me, and so the current ranking for the album, it is Avocado / Band-Aid, followed by Girl, followed by Shoot. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a second for the next song on the album. Okay, I just finished taking a look at the lyrics for Girl. All I gotta say is I don't know who she was talking about, but I guess the title of the song says it all. Just like the other songs, I took a look at the writing credits, or the credits in general, and I saw that she was writing, production, composer credits across the song too. To be expected. I said I didn't even need to look at it to know that, and I was essentially I was right in saying that. You could tell that it was the case. The fact that she wrote this, though, and seeing those lyrics, like, my lips are sealed. Again, I just said this, I don't know enough about CHAEYOUNG or Twice to say anything, so my thoughts are my own, and I'm just gonna move on to the next song in the album, which is Ribbon. Ribbon featuring SUMIN Jibin of Y2K92. Not quite sure. The SUMIN I see on here, I am familiar with a SUMIN, but I'm not sure as to whether or not that's the same one that I know of or am familiar with. I know for a fact I don't know who Jibin is, but we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. Ribbon. Let's go. This one's a bit different from the other ones, at least instrumentally. The voice manipulation. Ooh, the voice underneath. So we get a bit more of like the... You got like more of the rap singer actually. Wow. The voice. What is the voice there though? Is this SUMIN? That must be SUMIN. I'm going to assume that that's SUMIN. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. The voice seems familiar. That's the only reason I'm saying that. Bro, this song is so damn different compared to everything else we've gotten on it, and it's kind of crazy. I'm like trying to wrap my head around it. Is this? Wow. Hold on. The voices on this one are kind of crazy. Yeah, that's SUMIN. That has to be. There's... I'm actually kind of confused. Stop it. I'm confused with this one in the sense of, I don't know what the hell I think of this song. And I mean that actually in a positive way, because I'm like jumping out of like the sounds we just got for the previous 4 songs and to jump into this. It kind of like tossed me whatever the hell for a loop. And I kind of like that. Kind of like that it did. But I'm also like, I don't know, there were some parts with the instrumental that I wasn't fully rocking with. But then the parts where I really did rock with it, I'm like, there are parts of this that I kind of like a bit more than parts in Shoot. But I'm like, how do I feel about the song overall compared to that of Shoot? Because you just have this constant like like throughout the entirety of it, but their voices in that. And then like the way the voices were just kind of being played around with in that did something for me. I feel like initially I was like, oh, this song is very well going below Shoot. But I think the more and the longer the song went on, I was like, I actually don't know. Because I was like, I'm kind of like really liking this song. And I can't place why that is. Because it feels weird for me when I listen to it. Like, I'm going to have to pick a random part in this song. And just like bear with me listening through it again. Because I feel like maybe a bit further. Like, I like parts like this. I don't know, bro. I just really like this song. But the thing is, though, the only reason why I'm hesitant to put it above Shoot is because I'm like, I don't think that I could listen to this song more than I would listen to Shoot. Because of how, like, heavy some of the sounds in this song are. And I'm almost like, maybe I should dock some points from it because of that and then put it below Shoot because I wouldn't listen to it as often. But I feel like I kind of like it. I feel like even if we think about my first reaction to Shoot and I compare it to my first reaction to this, to be fair, I've just been confused with this one, but I feel like it's a bit more positive than that of Shoot. So realistically, it would go above Shoot, but I'm docking points from it because of like it being a song that I don't think I would be able to listen to often because of that heavy no, like that deep sound that we get throughout the entirety of the song, or like throughout the course of the song. And so, oh, that's so interesting though. There was, I don't know, that song, it wasn't even like super weird, but because I'm comparing it to that of like everything else in the album that we've listened to so far, it's off-putting in a good way. And I really like that. Man, that's kind of weird. See, this is where like ranking albums becomes slightly difficult for me because I'm like, I don't know what the hell I just thought about that song, but I know that I liked it. I was like, I don't know what to say in regards to it. I can't tell you why I liked it. But there was just something so good about that song for me, and I don't know why it is that I'm thinking that, because of this is a sound where I'm like, I'm fine with this type of sound, but it's not a sound that I listen to often because of how heavy it can feel when listening to it on repeat. I almost in a way base songs um off of how often I can listen to them back to back, and I cannot do this like too often with this song. And because of that, I am going to put it last. But I think I do like it more than that of Shoot as well. Or maybe they're on the same level. I don't know, but I feel like I'm yapping at this point in time. I just need to start getting this into playlists. I'm going to check out the lyrics for Ribbon as well. Great job to the features. I feel like I can only really point out Sumin. I'm going to assume the other voice, the more rappy like voice at some point, I'm going to assume was Jibin. Or actually, I don't even know. I don't know, bro. I'm like, I feel like Sumin's voice was really the only one that I could point out. I got confused like eventually because I was like the sounds and then trying to keep up with like who's who was starting to get to me. So I do apologize in that regard. Definitely help me out with that. I know that this is where lyric videos and stuff comes into play, but again, I've mentioned this before. I am going to take a look at the lyrics, so that's likely going to help me. They're going to say who's singing what part and doing what part. So we will have that. I'm going to take a look at the lyrics after this. But I mentioned before, I'm not someone who looks at lyric videos when listening to a song for the first time. I could barely like focus with this one in the sense of like I could barely catch everything. I was trying to listen to the sound. I couldn't tell you anything that they said in this. So me looking at lyric videos when listening to songs for the first time, it does nothing for me because I'm not going to look at the lyrics the first time I'm listening to a song. For me, I want to try to take in as much as I can of the sound, and then like the lyrics and stuff kind of come after. And so I'm gonna add this. I don't know what playlist this is going to go in either, but we'll figure it out. I'm going to add this to the playlist it needs to go into. I'm going to take a look at the writing credits or just the credits in general. I'm going to take a look at the lyrics, and then I will be back with you guys for the next song on the album. Okay, I have now added Ribbon to the playlist I needed to go into. I've also taken a look at the writing credits, and it seems like CHAEYOUNG, as well as the features on the album, production, writing, composer creds. I think only Sumin has composer creds, but in terms of production, CHAEYOUNG has both that and writing creds, and then Jimin has writing creds. Also, take a look at the lyrics. Like, I don't think that they really added much to me, like, added much of anything for me to the song. Uh, all I really got from it was chicken fries, chicken fries. I did take a quick look at a lyric video too, just to make sure um I had the right people in my head, going to like the right voices, and I did. The person that I pointed out was Sumin. The person that I pointed out in my head, I didn't actually say this one out loud. For Jibin was Jibin, and like I knew CHAEYOUNG's voice, thankfully, because otherwise I would have been I would have been awkward for myself. But yeah. We're now going to go ahead and get into the next song on the album, which is Downpour featuring Kai, and I'm going to assume that the featured Kai on this song is the one who's been on the writing and production creds of her other songs on this album, and so I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. Downpour with Kai, let's go. I'm going to assume. Ooh. Oh. trying to figure out what that sound is underneath. I love the drums for this. That was a short song. Oh, that was like sub 2 minutes. I was like, there's no way the song's was done already. I enjoyed this song. My favorite part for this was probably the drums throughout it. Her voice is really nice, but I couldn't quite pick up what was being said, if I'm being honest. So I am gonna have to take a look at the lyrics for this one. But I enjoyed her voice for this one. I like the drums for this one. I don't know that I like this more than Ribbon, though. Or do I? This is an easier listening to song compared to that of Ribbon, but I think overall, in terms of production, I like Ribbon more. And so I think if I'm going to rank this one, it's probably going to take the place of Ribbon as the last one on the list at the moment. So what our list is looking like, it's looking like Avocado / Band-Aid. Those are still the top for me, followed by Girl, Shoot, Ribbon, and then we're gonna have Downpour here, I believe. I enjoyed the song though. It's a song that I could see myself listening to again. That's a song that I feel like I would probably listen to a bit more at nighttime. But because of one, how short the song is, and because I felt it slightly difficult to really understand what was being said. It could have been in Korean, maybe, but it was like it still felt like slightly mumbled, so I couldn't really tell. That might just be a me problem. And so I'm going to take a look at the lyrics. Maybe do like a quick listen through of this again, just to see if I can pick up on it a bit more. But overall, I like the song. This song I would listen to again, but I think I like the other songs just a bit more than this one. So yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add the song to the playlist it needs to go into. I'm going to take a look at the credits, and take a look at the lyrics, and I will be back with you guys for the next song on the album. Okay, I have now added Downpour to the playlist it needs to go into, and I have also taken a look at the writing credits. Again, she's on top with the lyrics, composing, production. Like, I feel like there are some songs, while she has writing credits on every single one of these songs, you can really tell when she's like putting in some stuff for the songs. And I felt like that song kind of gave the vibe too. But yeah, I've also taken a look at the lyrics. It's wild, because when you think about the fact that she's like at the top for writing these songs, like she's written these songs, bro. The lyrics that we're getting from it, it's like what has she been put through? Like, what kind of relationship has got her writing like this, bro? I don't know, man, but it's kind of insane. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next song on the album, which is BF. Let's go. Is it like BF as in boyfriend, best friend? What is it? Her voice immediately on this one. That guitar? My guess is she has writing credits on all of these. I think I know where this one's going. Ooh, that's a gorgeous sound. Hold on. Oh, I'm not fast enough. It's good, man. It's good. Sorry, I'm clicking like everything but what I'm supposed to. I'm gonna go back far now. Again, my goodness. I like that. Bad sound, bro? Wow. Bro, these songs are too short. Stop. Take it off. Okay. I was like, too much is playing. I gotta remove the headphones. I could have just turned them down. I don't know why I didn't think to do that. Let me go back. There are certain songs you can just tell she wrote them. And I'm at the point of like just assuming she wrote every single song, composed every single song, produced every single song on the album at this point in time. And big ass kudos to CHAEYOUNG for that, because one, on top of this being like her first album that she's releasing, again, that's like just fully hers. It's such an incredible thing to do and such an impressive thing to do, because in doing so, one, you're like showcasing like the talents that you have that go beyond that of just like your singing, your rapping, and all of that stuff. But you're also allowing the audience to kind of see who it is that you are as an audience, and like the way in which you wish to kind of put yourself out there and what it is that you like and what you like to do. And I've just been enjoying that a lot from her, because again, I feel like while every single song hasn't necessarily been at the top for me, I feel like quite a bit of the music that she's been having on this album is aligned with what it is that I like to listen to as well. While R&B and all of that stuff is very much at the top, and we did get like a little bit of that in um probably closer to, we got essentially that in Band-Aid, Avocado, and there's another song. I want to say it's Girl, but I could be wrong in that regard. But while we have kind of gotten like some little sprinkles of that, I feel like even a song like the one we just listened to, um, is quite in line with a song that I would listen to just repeatedly as well. That's a song that I feel like I could feel myself listening to it quite a bit at nighttime too. And so I'm looking forward to just doing that with quite a few of these songs, actually. I feel like a lot of these songs on this album would sound really good at night. Not for really any specific reason, but with what I associate with nighttime, I feel like they would be quite good to listen to during those times. But yeah, another song in terms of its placement for the album. Oh, it actually, yeah, no, it might have been Girl. In terms of its placement, I can't tell if it goes above Girl or if it goes above Shoot. But for now, I think I'm going to put it above Shoot, below Girl. And we'll kind of come back at the end to see what it is that I think of it. Um, like when kind of skipping through the album, all the songs on the album, to make sure I have these songs in the right place. Well, for now, the album ranking that we have, it's Avocado slash Band-Aid, Girl, BF, Shoot, Downpour, and Ribbon. We're getting very, very close to the end of the album. We have 2 songs left, but before we get to those 2 songs, I'm going to add BF to the playlist it needs to go into. I'm going to look at the writing creds, and I'm going to take a look at the lyrics, and I'll be back with you guys for the next song on the album. Okay, I have now added BF to the playlist I needed to go into. I've also taken a look at the lyrics, and I've taken a look at the credits. On this one, CHAEYOUNG has writing creds, but she doesn't have production creds on this one. But again, she still has writing creds, man. And so, in terms of the lyrics, I'm not entirely sure what to make of them, to be honest. Obviously, I know the BF stands for best friend now because I I take a look at the lyrics, but other than that, I can't really give you much of an opinion or like my thoughts on what it is I believe the lyrics to be about. I myself am slightly confused on that, but yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that before we get into this next song on the album, which from like the quick little snippets that we kept getting when it went to the next song, I'm kind of excited for this one, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. 그림자 놀이? 그림자놀이? Not quite sure what that means, but that is the title of the song, and we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Let's go. Ooh. Yeah. With the way it started, I knew I was gonna like it. Like cowbell? What the hell is that? You know, we're just gonna restart it. Yeah, that's cowbell. The little claps too. Oh. I think I like this more than BF actually. That cowbell. Hold on. Is that a piano? Nah, that's really nice, dude. Yeah, I like this more. I like this more than the previous song. I love the way it picked up at the end like that. Again, I've just been really liking Chaeyoung's voice across all of these songs. And that's really just how it's been. I've been so glad to have gotten her singing as someone who doesn't hear it often. Like, who doesn't hear it at all, really. Or at least if she does, I don't notice it because, again, I'm only just now getting familiar with her voice. I'm looking forward to, like, listening to Twice tracks and finally being able to realize that it's her. That's gonna be such an interesting time for me, but I love the use of the cowbell. I love like the little claps that we had in there too. Like the dun, 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 dun sound that we would have in here. Look, I'm just a sucker, man. I like it. I really do. It sounds like this that always get me. And then it got me. Like it really, really did. I enjoyed myself with that. And again, all I can do is just repeat myself. Her voice. Her voice. Like I don't know what to say in regards to it because her voice. I really like her voice. I really do. But I'm going to go ahead and add Krimjanori to the playlist it needs to go into. Again, like I said, it goes above BF for me, which means it puts the ranking at Avocado / Band-Aid. Girl, right? Yeah. So we have Avocado / Band-Aid, Girl, Krimjanori, BF, Shoot, Downpour, and then Ribbon. So yeah, I'm gonna add this to the playlist it needs to go into. Then I'll take a look at the writing credits in general. I'm gonna take a look at the lyrics real quick, and then I will go or come back with you guys for the last and the next and final song on the album. My goodness, I've been sitting here longer than an hour with this album, and so forgive me if my brain starts to like just like go crazy at the moment because or like do nothing because one I've been sitting here for a minute and also I'm getting a little hungry and so my mind is like going into different places. But look, you're not here for that. I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, I have now added Shadow Play or Krimjanori to the playlist I needed to go into. I also took a look at the writing credits and I also took a look at the lyrics. In terms of the credits in general, she has composer and writing credits on that one, so nice there. In terms of lyrics, again, not really many thoughts on it from me. Other than that, we're just gonna go into the next and final song of the album, which is Ne Guitar, or My Guitar, being the English translation. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. I'm curious to see what this is or how this is going to sound. But yeah, let's go. Exactly what it said. Hello, hello. I wonder if that's all we're gonna get, which I hope so. And I'm assuming. It's short, I'm restarting it. I'm restarting it. I really do hope that we keep with just a guitar. If not, like maybe one other. But I'm hoping it's just her voice in this guitar because I've been really, really enjoying her voice. I had to restart it. So sweet, man. I actually have a question. Does she play guitar? Because, like, to have a song literally named My Guitar, and for this to be, like, just the basis of the song itself, I'm curious to know if she plays. She must, right? Her voice is so sweet here, bro. Oh, wait a second. Wow. Nah, I want to replay that part before it gets too far. Feels like a bedtime story. I wonder if vocals are layered there. Oh my goodness. I want to hear that in bit a little. I want to hear that again. Wow, bro. Her voice is insane, and I've been saying that throughout the entirety of the album, bro. I really like her singing voice. I really, really do. I really, really do. She does such a fantastic job, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad that the song was incredibly stripped back. Again, all we got was the guitar and then like a bit of the piano coming in. That's all I wanted. I was like, if there's another sound to come in, I don't want it to be more than just one instrument, and they kept it there because I just wanted to be able to focus on her voice there. It felt like a lullaby, honestly. It felt like we were just kind of being like sung to, and obviously this is one of those songs where I am going to take a look at the lyrics. This is essentially like the type of song that I would find myself going out of my way to look at the lyrics for. Obviously the other songs on the album that I took a look at the lyrics for, I don't know how many of them I really felt the need to do it for. Obviously I did do them anyways, but I think when it comes to songs like this, these are the ones that I'm a bit more inclined to like, oh, I wonder what this song was about. I wonder what was being sung. I wonder what was being said. I should go and take a look at the lyrics to see what was going on with it. So I am going to do that. That was a great way to wrap up this album of hers. I've had a really good time. I did. I've been, and I've been saying this throughout the entirety of the album as well. Like, I've been incredibly surprised by CHAEYOUNG and in such a great way because I didn't really know what to expect from her. And I feel like this stuff that she puts out is not too far off from what it is that I myself personally like to listen to. And so I had such a fantastic time here. And to also have it to where she's been writing and producing and composing like essentially all of the songs on this album. I have such a respect for her for that, man. I do. I really, really do. Um, in terms of the song, again, I really, really liked it. It seemed so sweet. But if I have to put it into the perspective of every other song on this album, I've mentioned this in other videos of mine, other songs and things that I've listened to. While this is a song that I did enjoy while listening to it, it's not a song that I would find myself usually returning to like that, unless I was specifically in the mood to listen to this song. And so, kind of because of that, obviously it's slower and things of that nature too. So it does bump it down for me. And I do think that I'm going to sit this as like the last song on my ranking. I feel like if you've seen any other videos of mine, if you've seen any of my Twice videos, especially when it comes to album reactions, you kind of have an idea as to what it is that I'm looking for when I am listening to certain songs of theirs. And so this, I think you could have expected it to be lower on the list. Not even because it's a bad song, but when I like have to put into perspective of put this into the perspective of the songs that I would listen to over and over and over again or find myself returning to often, this doesn't necessarily make the cut for that because of how slow of a song it is. When it comes to things like ballads and stuff, while I can like it, there are usually specific types of ballads that I find myself leaning a bit more towards. And so that's just kind of where it is with that. But I really, really did enjoy myself listening to that. And again, I got exactly what it is that I wanted from that song while listening to it. Now, that being the case, I still need to revisit some of the songs on this album so that I can have a final and proper ranking for this album. And so I am going to do that. Also, even though this is a song that I don't see myself really returning to, I am going to take a look at the writing creds. Right now, I'm not going to add it to a playlist because, again, it's not a song that I would see myself really returning to. But who knows, maybe as I listen through to the albums again, or to the album, this is a singular album, as I find myself listening through to the album again, maybe that opinion of mine will change, but I will be taking a look at the creds for this. Also, as I said, I'm going to listen through, or so skip through songs again, just to see where it is that I place them in my ranking. and I will be back with you guys with my final thoughts and the final ranking of this album. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, I have now done everything that I've needed to. I took a look at the writing and, well, the production credits, the credits in general. She has composing and writing credits on that song. I also took a look at the lyrics. I know I didn't say it in that clip before I kind of stepped away, but I did took a lyric. Wow, I can't speak. My goodness, it's been rough. I apologize. I've been going for a bit of time now, but I took a look at the lyrics for that too, and it was just an overall sweet song, man. It was just sweet. Just talking about the guitar, I found it to be incredibly sweet. But yeah, I have now figured out what the final ranking for this album is. Not too much has changed. Not too much has changed. It's more so like I figured out what my number one for the album is, and I kind of swapped two songs, but that's about it. Well, my original ranking for this album was Avocado slash Band-Aid, just to give you a bit of a refresher. Not that you really need one. It's been like a second for you. But Avocado slash Band-Aid, Girl, Krimzanori, or Shadow Puppets, BF, Shoot, Downpour, and Ribbon. Now, wait, am I forgetting something? I didn't add my guitar in this, but my guitar is at the bottom. I already mentioned that to you guys. Um, Again, because it's a slower song. I was like, I didn't add that to this ranking for some reason. But yeah, Avocado slash Band-Aid, Girl, Krimzanori, or Shadow Puppets, BF, Shoot, Downpour, Ribbon, Ne Guitar, or My Guitar. My final ranking for this album, I've decided that my number one for this album is Avocado. I played a second of it when I was going to skip through all of the songs again to figure out which one I liked more. I played a second of Avocado and immediately knew that it was my favorite. Like, I almost didn't even need to hear Band-Aid again. But truly, the moment I started up Band-Aid, I was like, damn, is it though? But no, Avocado is my favorite, followed by Band-Aid, followed by Girl, BF, Krimzanori, Shoot, Downpour, Ribbon, and then Ne Guitar. So again, the only thing that changed, I decided that Avocado was my number one, and I ended up putting BF above Krimzanori. There was just something about BF when I listened to it again. I just really, really enjoyed it, and so that's the only thing that's changed. That's my final ranking for this album. I had such a great time, man. I know I've just been repeating myself the entire time with this album, but it's like it's true. Like the more I say it, the more I'm just reinforcing the fact that it's true for me. I am surprised. I am impressed with CHAEYOUNG. She's look, I feel like at the end of the day, my bias line is that I was about to become OT9. It really is. I have four right now. Momo's been like trying to sneak her way into it, and now CHAEYOUNG with this album, man, they are like wrecking like no other. And I don't know how I'm supposed to handle it, but she did such a fantastic job with this. I love this. I'm glad that I got to hear her singing. As someone who's more so familiar with her rapping, to have heard her sing on this one, to see that she's written and composed and produced the majority, if not all of these songs. I mean, obviously some, it was mainly just the writing and stuff, but she's essentially produced, composed, wrote every single song on this album, and that's so impressive to me. Especially for her first one, that's awesome. And I feel like I've gotten to learn just a little bit more about her just through her music. And especially when I looked at the videos for not Band-Aid, for Avocado and Shoot, I feel like I feel like I have an idea as to who she is as a person, especially when it came to the music videos themselves. As I said, when I was kind of watching those, having that little bit of information about her from the guys that I took a look at, the tattoos and stuff that she has, the drawings and stuff, her art style and things of that nature, I feel like I got all of that in the music videos, and I feel like I got that from her music too. And so that was just really cool to see how all of that translated to her music. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I had such a fantastic job here. Thank you to CHAEYOUNG. Thank you to the producers and other writers and the features and all on this album. I had such a great time. Yo, I'll tell you, Avocado, Band-Aid for sure. Those are absolutely everyday rotation songs. I will be listening to both of those songs on repeat. So thank you so much for giving me great music to add to playlists. I am forever grateful for that. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this album ranking, this album first listen. If you guys enjoyed anything in this video, anything at all, definitely do the cringy YouTuber thingies of like, commenting, and or subscribing. Any one of the three. It is helpful to me, and me saying this sometimes works. And yeah, don't forget, if you have not seen it already, I've mentioned it before. I don't know how many times I probably mentioned it. My reaction to Avocado, shoot, already up on the channel by the time you're seeing this. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Check out any other Twice related content on the channel. It's in the Twice playlist. And this will not be the last you see of me with CHAEYOUNG, because any dance practices and stuff that gets released, I'll be checking that out. Behind the scenes stuff, I'll be checking that out. Some of that stuff is going to go over onto Patreon. Anything dance related, like live clip or whatever related, that's all going to go over here on YouTube. So definitely keep an eye on those things. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up and move on to watching 16. For those who are interested in that, keep an eye out for that one too on Patreon. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this up and I hope to see you guys around.